and the whole thing fades like a train wreck, kissing, making up till there's nothing left. Everything we were.
Hey guys, welcome back again. Thursday night. We've made it all week and we've had some great interviews. I have a little special place in my heart for our next guest because I just love her so much. Bailey James is here with us. Let's get her on there. There she is.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. We were talking a little bit before and I told you this and I said I was going to say it again because I always do and I can't help it. I think one thing this whole quarantine thing has kind of taught me is make sure you tell people, you got to tell people what you think.
Yeah.
Be kind. I mean, like don't just be rude. Don't be rude. But I love you. I genuinely do. We met, I don't know, 2-3 years ago.
Yeah, I was about 13, 14.
You were gorgeous then, but it's like we've watched you transform into this beautiful young lady now that every time I see you, because I just saw you in February.
Yeah.
And even seeing you between February and the things you've been doing on social media, I'm like, where's little Bailey at? Like the mom in me goes, what is going on?
I think my parents think the same thing. They're both sitting here. Can you vouch for that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm just growing up.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Mark waved hi as he walked through. He's still doing all, he still won't get in front of the camera. He's got to do all the stuff from behind the camera. Wait a minute. I think this might be an exclusive.
Oh,
hang on here. A little bit.
Hello.
Oh, let me tell you, Bailey, he doesn't do that for anybody.
I appreciate it. I feel special.
So feel loved. Okay, so Trainwreck.
Yes.
All right, this is your newest single, and it is. I've heard you tell the story before of where the background of the song.
Yeah.
But let me, if I didn't know any of that, and I'm just listening to the song, and if I didn't know you, I do. So that it may be biased. I don't know, but I'm thinking lyrically genius, musically beautiful, a story that all of us can relate to. We've all been there, no matter what age we are. We've all been there. And I don't know where at such a young age you come up with, because you should not know what that feels like at your age.
Hey, I know, but when I was writing Trainwreck, I was going through a breakup, and that was like my first love, like my first real heartbreak.
Hey, those relationships at 16 and 17 are serious.
I know. When you love someone, it's like you think you're gonna be together forever, and have that little white house and like kids. But no, it didn't happen like that. And I was writing this with my dad was actually in the room with me, and who else? Why am I forgetting who? Justin Addis, and it just kind of came out. He had an idea that related exactly to what I was going through. He was like, I have this train idea, and honestly, when we recorded the song, I listened to it and I was like, but this isn't just a breakup song. This is for anyone who's going through a hard time. And oh gosh, I love it. And it's super country, which I like to go everywhere and do.
Okay, yes, it is super. Yes, it has a really vintage country feel.
Yeah.
But it could be played on, I think it could cross genres, because it's country with this Bailey twist.
Yeah.
with a splash of Bailey on it that makes it your own, which is one of the things I love about you, because we were talking about a song you did on Memorial Day, you did I'll Be Seeing You,
Mm-hmm.
which was a little different. Everybody else was kind of tending to do some of the same things. And I watched that, and it caught my eye at first because of the red bandana and the hair. And I told you it reminded me of like Fleet Week. And when the picture of I can't, and I'm gonna regret not knowing this at this moment, but the iconic picture of the sailor kissing the nurse, and
I remember that. Yeah,
that's what it reminded me of. And or Rivet. Oh my gosh, the Rivet poster. Somebody comment and tell me. Yeah, Rivet. Yeah. So that's what it took me into that era. And I thought, oh my gosh, she can even pull off this.
Well,
And
I love that. I've been listening to so much Amy Winehouse, and she like the way she dressed was very doo-woppy, very 50s. And so I feel like my style kind of switches like between, you know, like bohemian and then like super 50s. I went through a little emo phase, but I'm over that. You know, I'm a teenager.
Hey, yeah. You've got to, you know what? But I think we all go through actually the emo phase. We just, as adults, don't call it that. Like, you know, if I'm grouchy and pissed off at the world, I'm in my emo phase, and most people know to leave me alone. You know, but we all go through it. We just don't. You wouldn't want me to sing about it.
Oh gosh.
So I see that Anthony Roberts commented and asked if you can play Trainwreck. She is going to play that for us.
Yes, I am.
So just give me a couple more minutes. I'm getting there, Anthony. I need to just let him ask my questions for me because he's way ahead of me.
Hey.
And it's not so much about, I love having a conversation with you because it's funny because I have Bailey James, the Jason Foundation, Trainwreck, and that's all that's on my piece of paper because I know I've talked to you so much that.
Oh, I can be a talker. Trust me. I can go on and on and on.
Well, and I said I was glad to get this kind of a platform. I'm glad that we found this because we were doing a lot of takeovers, which don't get me wrong. I am grateful to every artist that came on and did a takeover. Yeah. But as much as the artists were needing to sing to people, I was needing to talk to people. Everybody in this house was tired of listening to me. So you all, I'm just kidding. They weren't, but I really was missing. If I'd have had you come on and do a takeover, I would have made a notes of several questions that I needed to ask you about what you,
like so interviewing.
I know. Oh, look, see, now I dropped my earpiece. Yeah, no, that's what I'm used to doing. And so it's like when you take over, then I'm going to text a message on there, and I don't want you to concentrate on what I'm asking you. I just want to hear you sing. So,
yeah.
So it gave us a little something different to do. Okay, back real quick on Trainwreck, and then I'll ask you to play it.
Okay.
The video. So mom and dad shot the video.
The very funny story. Yes, we went to a train track. We actually had taken photos there beforehand, just for the
right.
single cover. But we went back there and we started recording the video, and a train came by, and my mom was like freaking out. So actually, in the background, you can't hear it, obviously. We took all that out, but she's like cussing at me, screaming at me. She's like, Bailey, get off the tracks. It's so funny though. Me and my dad, you know, we were all calm and laid back. She's over there screaming. You
mean you don't want me to do this?
I know. I laid down on the tracks and she's like, get up, Bailey, get up.
Haven't you ever seen those movies where people's like hair or string of their dress or shoot gets caught in the train track?
I know. But no, it was a lot of fun to film. We had never tried to film a video on our own. But I think it came out pretty great.
No, it did, because look at in being quarantined, you didn't have to, one, it saved you a lot of money from having to have somebody do it. Two, and I'm not taking any jobs away from video production and creativity. Don't send me hate mail or emails. Please. What I think is it brings out another side of the creativity, and you get to bring out another side of the song. in a way that we may not have gotten to see if you'd hired video.
I mean,
You
I
know,
agree.
and I think it does, and it still holds that vintage feel, even through the video, and it's well shot. So great job, Mom and Dad.
I mean, they were both recording it, mainly Dad, because Mom was very annoyed in the moment. He likes an actor, but at the end of the video, the credits go to them, right? Yeah. I gotta take these hoops out. They ain't staying in. Hold on. Let me take these dang hoops.
Get comfortable, girl. I want you comfortable.
I shouldn't have worn them anyways. Whatever.
Well, I mean, I put earrings in too. I don't know why. I mean, we all know that. Look, from here down is pajamas. I ain't gonna lie about it. Today it's actually sweatpants. Yesterday it was pajamas.
Sweatpants are a little more bougie.
I upgraded today. I was like, Bailey's gonna be on. I'm gonna upgrade a little bit.
I wore a skirt, but I'll take it off right after.
Right. I mean, it's like clothes are weird now. It's like, what? I don't want to wear shoes. What are you talking about? Clothes and anyway. Okay, so enough about wardrobe. Would you give us the honor and play train wreck for us?
Yes. I actually have the guitar. I got a new Taylor guitar.
Look at there. You just happen to have a guitar right there.
It was this guitar instead of a car. So my dad bought me this.
Wow.
He gave me his car.
Oh, see, that was going to be such a sweet story of how, you chose the guitar over the car. You could have spun that so many different ways. You're going to get so smacked by your publicist.
One time I was in an interview before I start the song, and I said, "Yeah, I don't go to school." And Nicole gave me this death stare. I was like, "I'm homeschooled. I didn't drop out."
Don't drop out and be a musician. I'm homeschooled.
Anyways,
all right, you take it away, girl.
This is on all streaming platforms. You can get it anywhere. This train wreck. It's been 90 days without an accident. That don't mean it won't happen again. And that's about the longest that it's been since it all derailed and the whole thing failed. Like a train wreck, kissing, making up till there's nothing left. Everything we were is just scattered on the tracks. No, you can't put it back. Like a train wreck. Lights are flashing red. The bridge is gonna give. Yeah, we know how this thing ends. But damn, here we go again. Like a train wreck. Kissing and making up till there's nothing left. Everything we were is just scattered on the tracks. No, you can't put it back. Like a train wreck. I'm a train wreck. You're a train wreck. I'm a train wreck. We're a train wreck.
Yay. I love that. And I agree, Anthony, with that. Your voice is amazing. And the goosies do happen. Like
the goosies
on top
I've
of
never
each
heard
other.
someone say that.
The goosies happen like on top of each other. It's
I love that.
But
That's why I made that song, so people could, cry to it like I cried during that time.
but I mean, how great to take, because guess who's crying now?
It's true. It's true.
He's like, damn.
No, he's not like, damn. Actually, that's a whole nother.
Okay, we'll talk about that.
I'll play that song for you in a little bit. It's
Okay. Of the trilogy. Oh, well, someday, he definitely is. He's not a very smart person. So, you need to be with somebody very intelligent. And I don't know him. I just know that I know you. So I can say he's just not very intelligent. And that's okay. Anyway, so let's talk about something else. Let's talk about the Jason Foundation.
Yeah.
Because I love to hear you talk about it. And I always want to make sure that we do. I know, I saw that behind you. Because Jason is your brother.
Jason was actually the founder's son.
Oh my God.
No, you're good.
Rewind.
You're good. I joined the Jason Foundation as their first youth spokesperson alongside other artists like Rascal Flatts and Charlie Daniels. And the Jason Foundation, if you don't know who they are, they bring awareness to teen suicide in general, and are based out of Hendersonville, Tennessee. The founder, Clark Flatt, yes, I got it right. He lost his son, Jason, at 18, the same age as my brother. And we actually joined prior to him passing just because we saw what he was going through, and we thought it was important to help other people like him. And then when he passed, it was even more important to me. And I wrote a song, Won't Be Silent, for the Jason Foundation and their Won't Be Silent campaign. I wrote the one for my brother too. And I constantly try to bring awareness to mental health and just talk to people who aren't feeling okay. I get a lot of fans in my DMs talking to me, telling me their stories, telling me how my songs have helped them through really hard times. And I try to answer all of them because that's what we want to do. We want to help.
Right. And I know that it can be a huge burden as well to get for people to get that personal with you. And look, I've shared personal things with you on a friend level, not because I think you can fix it, but I think you just do have this amazing heart that you have open out there that everybody can just feel, and they know they can confide in you about things. And especially now, I know it seems that there's a lot of commercials about, it's going to be okay. And there's one that continually runs, honestly, on like Comedy Central. I think it's like every commercial break, it's everything's going to be okay. We're all in this together. And so part of me gets irritated at hearing it so much. But on the other hand, I have to understand when I'm not in my emo mode that maybe it does help somebody. Maybe somebody hears that at the moment that they need to. And so I think it's always important when we talk, one, to honor your brother's memory. And I'm so glad that you do share his story with us and in what you do, because I know that it has to be difficult, but yet it's a great way to celebrate his life.
Yeah, it was difficult for a long time, but then it almost became healing to share it and to help other people. And now, I can talk about it without being emotional, and I fully healed from it. But that took like 3 years. Actually, just was it a day ago? A day ago was his death day, and we were we didn't want to be sad about it. We wanted to celebrate him, and honestly, it was just like another day. So it really helped me heal. I mean, there was some performances like right after where I was like, I cannot do this, and my anxiety was at an all-time high. But doing all of those performances and pushing myself and talking to people, it's made me stronger as a person. And so even in quarantine, I think people's anxiety is at an all-time high. And now that I know how I dealt with mine, I can help other people too. So.
Yeah, because I'm
a helper.
But you really kind of are. And I think all artists kind of, whether they want that responsibility or not, they have it intentionally, unintentionally in the songs that you write, the songs that you sing, because somebody may hear Trainwreck and take it totally different than how you wrote it, but it means just as much to them, or something else that you've written, or you singing I'll Be Seeing You hit somebody in a different way than just me coming across it. It could hit somebody else in a total different way, and they needed to hear it or something. You never know. And I think that's one of the things I love about you so much is you share your brother with all of us, which keeps him alive and keeps his legacy is not just somebody who lost their life, but he inspired you, and he's always with you, and your parents are great, and they're always right next to you, cheering you along. And I love your parents. They're great.
They love you. They love everything. I mean, honestly, we shared Zane's story because I mean, he taught me to be really strong, even when I didn't want to be. That whole year, I was like, I am done with music. The music was the thing that got me through. Music is a universal healer, and music has helped me through my hardest times. It's helped those two through their hardest times. I know it's helped you too, because you can turn a song on and your day instantly changes. Hi, Jim.
We just did Michaelan did a Facebook takeover before you came on. So, and he had messaged me and said, Bailey's awesome. I'm like, she is. I mean, there's no, and I don't mean that just in a curt way, Jim. It was just I mean, you are, and Bailey is awesome. So, okay. So I told you that I'm going to give you a challenge. So it's your choice. You can either do the next song that you want to do, or you can do the challenge.
I'm going to take the challenge just so I can rip the
just so you can get it off. Okay. So towards the beginning of the quarantine, everyone was doing the deep cuts challenge. A deep cut being a song on an album that either may or may not have been released. It may be a hidden track. It may be a B-side, something that wasn't a big hit by any, I don't care, any genre, any artist.
I got a good idea. I got a good idea.
Don't you Google deep cuts.
No. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do, since I was talking about Amy, I'll do some Amy. This song wasn't, I mean, all of her songs now, don't give me that look. Why do you give me that look?
Because you're unpredictable.
No, don't worry, I'm not singing any songs about drugs. Okay. All right, I have to look at the chords, but
that's fine.
No. It's fine. This is a song she wrote that isn't as popular, but it's one of my favorites.
That's fine. Take it away.
For you I was a flame. Love is a losing game. Oh, 5-story fire as you came. Love is a losing game. Oh, one I wish I never played. Oh, what a mess we made. And now the final frame. Love is a losing game. Played out by the band. Love is a losing hand, and it was more than I could stand. Oh, love is a losing hand. Self-professed profound to the the chips way down. No, you're a gambling man, but love is a losing hand. One more verse. Though I'm rather blind, love is a fate resigned. The memories mar my mind. Love is a fate resigned. Over futile lives left by the gods. Now the final frame. Love is a losing game.
Like I just was going, just staring at you. I mean, and then I don't know. That was this. You win.
Thank you. I think comes back on the screen. She got tissue. She's drawing her.
Oh my gosh. That, I mean, I don't even have words. I do not even have words.
Thank you.
So
hey, you have a great sense of humor and a winning personality. Thank you. Thank you, Pat, too. I saw that comment.
Well, and I'm gonna say this since he commented here. BC Lee is from Florida Country Radio, so his little sense of humor there. So I just replied with, "No, she can sing." He said, "You may be all right."
Thank you. Thank you.
I'll give you her publicist number and you can interview her, BC. And then you tell me if she can sing or not. And if she didn't just prove to you what she can, look, I'm going to get into a whole thing. I'm going to get an emu. I'm going to get an emu.
Emu.
I'm in an emu mood.
Honestly, like that song, I remember listening to it and being like, I mean, I love Rehab and I love Back to Black, but I was like, this is really beautiful. No one listened. No, like no one's. I mean, it's kind of well known, but not too much.
Well, I think that was kind of the thing of the whole Deep Cuts challenge. Yeah. If you haven't seen them, like go. I think if you go on YouTube, not that this is a plug for our YouTube, but if you go at Road Dog Media Group's YouTube page, we started reposting some of those that were, because Brad Paisley kicked it off. I'm sorry, Tim McGraw kicked it off and challenged several, and then it just kind of went from there. Brad went on, and then so this was this whole big thing, and people were going crazy over it. And the songs that we were hearing were either ones you hadn't heard of or ones that music lovers knew were on a B-side or were way down on a track. And last night we had Matt Kerner played Keith Urban's Stupid Boy. You don't ever hear that song.
No, but you love that song, Mom.
Yes, I do.
It's a great song.
No, you never. It was between Amy or like an Elvis Presley, like Love Me Tender, like I know.
Yeah.
No one listens to it anymore.
So I think don't look at Mom and Dad right now. I think you did a great job. I'm glad you picked that.
They liked it too. They're just being snobby. It's okay.
I love that we can always, we love you too, BC.
Love you.
I'm serious. I do. He's always been great with us, and but he says that he's interviewed you 100 times already. So.
Oh, has he?
Oh.
I don't. Wait, no, I didn't mean it like that. I just don't.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
Like, I may be blushing for you.
I love you. I love all the radio interviewers, but you know, you do so many sometimes, you get confused.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not-
just
I'm
you
not
just
talking.
meant you just meant that it's unless like you wouldn't remember me unless I was in front of you right now doing an interview. If it's not on your schedule, you have so many.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And no hate because I love you all.
I know you do. I know you do. I found it very funny because of the kind of personality that he has. I think it was he said big country. So now he's going to try to get you to remember him in Florida.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I can remember by the station. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh wait, I got some mascara still here. Okay. No, she's very serious. He said, "Well, that's just wrong." Nicole, don't kill her for this. I'm kind of egging her on with it. So
Hey.
don't kill her. It's all fun. It's all fun. So what else do you want to do for us? Now, okay, hang on real quick before you say that. Do we have an album coming up or anything? Because Trainwreck Davis just
coming out.
Go ahead again.
We're putting a bunch of singles out in quarantine. Not an album yet because you know I'm on a musician's budget, but we got some singles coming out.
And the Venmo is what? Is it?
No. I see a lot of people do it, but I'm just like I can't.
And look, a lot of people feel that way. I've seen a lot of musicians that put it up and say, "Hey, you know, if you can do." Or I've seen musicians put them up and say, you know, donate to a charity.
Yeah.
You know, one here in town, he would do a variety hour every Thursday. And all the money he collected, what he would, for the musicians that were out of work here in town, he would, you know, either get their groceries or fill their tank up or things like that. So, and then some people choose not to even put it up because they just don't want people thinking they're asking for something.
Yeah.
Other ones have said, if you want to donate, go and stream, you know, just go and stream my music.
Go stream my music and my big forehead in this picture. God.
Oh, no.
Gosh. No, but I
my
have new music coming out. My next single coming out is called I Feel a Sin Coming On.
Is this part of the trilogy?
Well, yeah, sort of. But it's we're gonna do a video for that too, and
Mom and Pop.
have Bailey sing "Fly Eagles Fly." Well, I have another Philly song, but I don't know if you want me to sing that one. But yeah, we have a new single coming out. I Feel a Sin. Do we know the date yet? We don't know the date yet, but we're filming the video soon, and then we're going in the studio and recording 2 more. I'm gonna play one of the 2 that we're gonna record for you.
Okay.
It's like the song right after Trainwreck.
Okay, well, you take it away and you just play us something, and then I'm just enjoying having you sing for me. It's like my own little personal Bailey concert.
What are you saying, Mom? What do y'all want me to sing? You want me to sing Finally Free?
Part of your trilogy.
Oh, I wanted to sing I Swore I Was Over It. Fine. I'll sing Finally Free.
If you want to sing too, I don't care.
Okay. All right. I'm going to do Finally Free. I wrote this with Nolan Neal and John Allen Miller. I know people, they're 2 amazing artists individually, so go look them up. I'm trying to promote without forgetting. Anyways, this is Finally Free. This is another breakup song. I'm not the next Taylor Swift guy. Wait, how's it start again? How's it start again?
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, okay. I was so terrified, too scared to say goodbye. I didn't ever want to be alone. See, I got it, guys. I got it. So I let you run my life to keep you from running. I wish you would have let me go a long time ago. 'Cause you broke my heart into pieces, babe. I'm finally free, babe. are, babe. I'm finally free. Now I'm high as a kite again, out here with all my friends. Can't believe I've been away for so long. And darling, I see you creeping on my story like I don't know. If I'm being honest, I just kind of want to cut you to the bone. 'Cause you broke my heart into pieces, babe. I'm finally free, babe. I'm finally free. You only much of a scar, babe. As gone as you are, babe. I'm finally free. Cause you broke my heart into pieces, babe. I'm finally free, babe. I'm finally free. You'll be my favorite scar, babe. But that's all that you are, babe. I'm finally free.
Oh my gosh, it was so good.
Thank you. I'm telling you, that breakup, that got me some hit songs. That got me some hit songs.
Mm-hmm. I think so. I mean, and just think this is just the beginning of them. And
My grandma was in a Dollar General the other day, and she had my shirt on back in Pennsylvania. And this lady said, "That's Bailey James." And she said, "Yeah, I know her." And my grandma was like, "That's my granddaughter." And she's like, "She's the next Taylor Swift." And I was like, "Oh, you're probably right. I do write a lot of breakup songs."
yeah, but one, you're not naming names.
Yeah.
But two, it's totally different. It's like this, it's breakup songs. Okay, that's what initially inspired them, but they can be taken in so many different ways. So
Yeah.
they're well, I started to say they can go across the genre, but okay, she did that, but
they really can. And I mean, I remember I started writing all of them, and my mom's like, "Do you ever write happy songs anymore, Bailey?" I'm like,
she's just in a sad place right now, Mom.
I'm just in a sad place. I'll get over it.
Like, let me alone. And then your next song is going to be "My Mom Won't Leave Me Alone."
I write like a hate mom song. All the moms come at me.
No, but oh, hang on. I just had an idea. So it could just be Mom. The next song could be something like "Mom's Worried About Me." Like, I've been so sad about this breakup. Mom keeps asking, "Don't you ever write happy songs anymore?"
Oh my gosh. Wait, listen. I wrote a song called "What Would Your Mama Say?" And it was like because now my new boyfriend, his mom hates me because I'm me. What? And that's what I wrote that song about.
You know, I think coming from there maybe have been some girlfriends that I haven't liked very much that my son has had, but there've also been some that I'm like, oh, can we just keep her? Like,
yeah, I don't think she hates me. I think she's, yeah.
I mean, you're probably intimidating for a mother for their son. You're beautiful. You have an amazing personality. This voice, you're a musician. That is it's just the reversed. Instead of like, it being a bad boy showing up.
She's giving me mom therapy. I needed this.
Okay.
Can you give me therapy?
Yes, you have my number. I don't think we want to do public therapy though. You have my number. Anytime that you need to call me, I'm here. I'll be the backup mom.
The backup mom.
Like if your mom's not there, or you need to talk to
about it. Susan's done with me talking about it. I come in her room at 2 a.m. and I'm like, Mom, I'm sad. She's like, I don't care. I'm going to sleep. And I'm like, all right.
Okay, well, if it's 2 a.m. and you go in and want to talk to your mom and she says, I'm sleeping, call me up.
I will.
Okay, you do that.
Power ballads, I believe, will
solidify your career.
I mean, I agree. Whitney Houston, power ballads.
Right? I mean, and what's the one that you always know when you think of Dolly Parton?
Jolene.
Wrong. Power ballad. When I Will Always Love You.
Oh.
See, you were probably attributing that to Whitney, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're forgiven.
Thank you. Yeah. Because when I just think of that song, I think of Whitney. I've heard Dolly's version too, and I like them both. I like, what's that Dolly song? Coat of Many Colors?
Colors, yeah.
I like that.
Although she released the one today, When the World's Good Again.
Oh, I haven't heard it.
It's talking about when this is all over, so you got to go Google that and see the video for it.
She's
It's
like,
really good.
what, in her 70s? She looks better than me.
I don't know, but I didn't look that good in my teens.
Like, dang, girl.
All right.
Let's give us some room. Give us some room to work with what we got.
You know what? I think if we had a team like Dolly's.
True. We'd look great.
She probably wakes up looking like that. I am not even going to say that.
Dolly's going to hear you hating on her.
No, I'm not hating on her at all. Like, not hating on Dolly at all. I'm loving her. I'm okay. Mark's telling Mark I'm getting a time. I'm getting a time check because we have gone for 42 minutes.
Okay.
Do you want to close us out with a song and then I'll so everybody, if you haven't already, go to BaileyJamesGang.com. Follow her on all social media platforms. If you have just joined us, you're going to love this girl. She's going to sing us out with a song. And Bailey, thank you so much. Mom and Dad, love you bunches, and we'll see you soon. And take care. And I'm sending you kisses and hugs. I'll see you soon.
Love you.
Love you.
I'm going to finish out with I Feel a Sin. It seems right. This is going to be out soon. You can get this on all streaming platforms very soon. But for now, go get Trainwreck. I feel the sin coming on. I feel something cold and unruly. God knows I've done wrong. I feel the sin coming on. I feel the sin coming on. I feel something cold and unruly. God knows I've done wrong. I feel the sin coming on. This is my confession. Don't make me laugh, Dad. Lord knows I tried to be good. I
never meant to hurt anybody. I'm not bad, I'm not bad, I'm not bad, I'm just misunderstood. Call me a sinner, call me a sinner, call me a sinner, just don't call me anymore. I feel a sin coming home.